Most people try to improve their life by chasing opportunities. A better job, a bigger business, more money, more success. But something strange happens. Even after achieving those things, many people feel stuck, overwhelmed, or misaligned. Why? Because they started from outside. What if real growth actually works the opposite way? What if the most powerful way to transform your life is to grow from inside out? That idea led me to create something called the scope map. And today I want to show you how it works. This is the scope map that you can see on screen, the core visual of Grow Your Scope framework. It explains how human potential expands, not randomly, but in layers, from your identity to your impact on the world. Let's walk through it. At the center of the map is something very simple, but incredibly powerful: your core identity. This is where growth actually begins. Your purpose, your values, your self awareness. Most people skip this step. They jump straight to the career goals or productivity hacks. But if you don't understand who you are becoming, everything else becomes reactive. Identity answers the deepest questions: who am I? What matters to me? What kind of life I want to design? Once identity becomes clear, growth can finally start moving outward. Inner elements. The second layer is what I call inner elements. These are the traits that drive personal growth. Things like mindset, ownership, discipline, empathy, courage. Think of these as the skills of the inner world. We spend years learning external skills, coding, finance, marketing, social media, but the real drivers of success are often internal. Ownership means you take the responsibility. Discipline you means you act consistently. Empathy means you understand people. Courage means you take risks. These elements are not fixed. They can be trained and strengthened over time. And as they grow, your life begins to expand and, believe me, compound. The four realms. Now something important happens. Your growth begins to influence how your life is structured. In Grow Your Scope, I call this four realms of life: career, health, relationships, and inner purpose. Most people overinvest in just one realm, and that is usually career. But when other realms collapses, success becomes fragile. The true growth happens when these four areas begin to balance and strengthen together. Career gives direction, health gives energy, relationships gives meaning, faith gives purpose. And when these four realms align, life becomes stable for the next layer, the opportunity scope. Once identity elements and life beginning begins working together, something interesting happens. Your scope of opportunity expands. New ideas appear, new collaborations happens, new partnership happens, new doors open. This is the layer of career growth, entrepreneurship, creativity, networks. Most people think opportunities create success, but the truth is opposite. Prepared people to see opportunities others miss. Opportunity expands when your inner system becomes stronger. Layer 5, impact layer. And finally, we arrive at the outer layer of the map, impact. This is where the growth becomes bigger than yourself: leadership, innovation, contribution, and legacy. At this stage, your work begins to influence other people. Your ideas travel further, your action shapes communities. Your life becomes a source of value beyond just personal success. The scope map teaches one simple idea: growth always expands from inside out. Identity shapes your elements, elements shapes your life, life becomes balance, life balance creates opportunity, opportunity leads to impact. If we start at the center, everything else grows naturally. This is what Grow Your Scope is. If this idea resonates with you, follow this channel because in the next video, we will explore deeper tools behind this framework, including element universe, ritual stack, life stage mapping, and the scope progress quotient. This is just the beginning.